Hello everyone, I'm Nick Murphy. I'm going to bring you a cast today between ABomB, the blue protoss in the bottom left, and EC<silence>Dayshi, Dayshi as the red teir in the top left. Beautiful. Alright, so as you can see, this is a PvT. Now I play Zerg, so I'm not going to be able to give very much insight on this matchup. Not as much as the matchups with Zerg in them anyway. That being said, let's carry on with the cast. ABomB putting the first pylon right there by the Nexus. No point really walling off versus Terran because they have like the early range units, so it could probably end up fucking you over anyway. It just makes it easier for them to kill. ABomB giving the GLHF there. Yeah. So far standard. It is standard to wall off versus toss though, because he'll probably want to wall it off early so he doesn't see the gases. So he doesn't see the gas timings. Okay. And for that 13 gateway, most economical version. 12 racks, same deal. He might want to bring an SCV over to wall this off before probe gets there, so that he can prevent any scouting, which makes all-ins a lot stronger. Obviously, if you don't scout, if you can't scout him. Nothing fancy happening yet, so I may as well say this. If you want to send me any replays or have suggestions of replays, send them in, please. You can either, I don't know, post them in the comments or send them to my email, nickyboy99@hotmail.com. They'll be very useful to me for casting. I'm trying to cast one cast a day, and just taking the Team Liquid replay packs is kind of getting stale, I think. So I'm hoping to get replays from the viewers, if there are any. So yeah, if you're out there, just email them to me. If you want free coaching, also do that. Or if you have any questions about the game or anything else StarCraft related, or mostly Zerg related, I guess. But if you have any of those questions, just message me, leave a comment, email me, do whatever. Now that that's being said, Protoss gonna get out the early stalker. And they have a probe here following the zealot for some reason. Gonna plant a proxy pylon, maybe try to pressure this quick expand, because yeah, usually when Terran quick expands, the Protoss is gonna want to quick expand with it. Maybe cancel a unit or not make the unit or whatever. But those 3 Marines could easily take out this zealot without much effort. So that was kind of a dumb move, I think. Yeah. And looks like the Protoss was expanding. I guess I was wrong. The Protoss is expanding and getting gases, but he only has 2 on each gas, so I guess he's not getting that much gas, so he wants to get that extra minerals so he can expand faster. I don't know, it's kind of late though. I think it's kind of like too much of a in the middle of the road build there, where it's like jack of all trades, master of none, where like you just do every single thing shitty, except instead of doing one thing really well. Like if he got less gas, he could have expanded a lot better. He could have gotten a lot more probes and shit. I think it's better that way. So anyways, Terran adding on the Raxes. Gonna get this tech lab probably for the that stim upgrades and shit. Adding additional bunkers here because the Terran is pretty much in the dark, I believe. He has no idea what's going on. He literally saw nothing so far. So for all he knew, he could be like triple Stargate or some shit. Not really, but whatever. He is getting a double forge pretty fucking early. Yeah, second base gonna be established. So yeah, these bunkers were pretty much had to be put down there because he had no idea what was going on. Now adding the now that he feels safe, he's adding the add-ons. Stim about done. Maybe he'll upgrade something else from this. Oh, finally a factory going down. Maybe eventually gonna work his way into medevacs for support and get the MMM, which so many TOS complain about. Looks like TOS is killing the rocks, gearing up to take a third. A quick third, maybe to compensate for the slowness of this natural. And so far nothing else being researched yet. But maybe he's going for some sort of 3-rack stim timing. Maybe not. Looks like he's just going for a heavy eco. Oh, what's this? Engineering bay. Gonna start working on those upgrades. Let's see if he decides to get a quick starport. Looks like that's what that, yeah. Quick starport, reactor as well. Reactor at the same time as the starport so that they can finish at the same time. So he can do the hot swap right away. Terran doing the same thing here, breaking the rocks, trying to go for a quick third. I think these can all, no, not quite. I don't know, whatever. Just one stalker sitting there. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's see. 16 probe on minerals there, getting some good saturation on 2 bases. And then this is when you should be looking to get a third, I guess, usually. So far so good. Yep, and that's what exactly doing the hot swap there. Gonna start double pumping the medevacs soon enough. Concussive shells on the way, +1 on the way. Still no third on the way though. It's kind of weird. And combat shield on the way, forgot to say that. But yeah, still no third on the way. He could fall quite behind in the economies if he doesn't make a good third very soon. Quick reaction by the protoss. Stalker's running away now. Alright then, this factory is, don't know what it's gonna do, what its purpose is. But oh, there's the third finally. Salvage the 2 bunkers, get some extra minerals. He is starting to float a little bit of gas, but that's okay. It's kind of hard to go bio and not float gas. You'll need to have like super quick upgrades or some shit, man. And now I say he's not actually floating that much gas. He could just, yeah, never mind. Just I say that he kind of fixed it. Oh, well, factory saw the probe, so I assume he's gonna most definitely get to kill that because he spotted it. Oh, and meanwhile, warp prism drop. Uh-oh, this could do some good damage. And absolutely no micro on those marauders as of yet. Now he's microing a bit. And you could just warp in a couple more zealots there, but I wouldn't if I was him. Yeah, exactly. That factory gonna get into position, I guess, somewhere. And in position over here to scout for the third, which is already on its way. Dum 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 dum. Templar Archive on the way. That'll that's good. You kind of need that to compete with the massive amounts of tier 1 units out of the Terran. The storm's gonna just tear through the marauders. Even the marauders get eaten up by the storms pretty quickly. And when you pair them up with Colossus, that's just devastating. And force field, good force field collision. It's just ridiculous. Massively adding on these Raxes right there. Tons and tons of Raxes there now. Wait. I was gonna say the Protoss scanned his drop. Wait, why did he scan there? I have no idea. I guess maybe there was an observer there. I'm not sure. Oh, Protoss sees the drop. That's unfortunate. He's gonna pick off the pylon for sure. Maybe pick off the other pylon. Did you see the other pylon? Yes, he did.
Add-on complete.
Add-on complete, apparently. Okay. Lots of oh, Ghost Academy on the way. Gonna start getting the Ghost to EMP the Templars so that he doesn't get raped by storms. This is probably a good idea. Not getting raped is essential to winning. Nice observer placements everywhere. And Terran just added on this to go straight for the gases. Apparently he feels that he needs lots of gas and not lots of minerals. And, oh, getting the, what's this, Mobius reactor. Getting the energy upgrade. And then adding on the engineering bay to start double pumping upgrades. Very nice idea. As good for every race, obviously, double pumped upgrades. That's kind of random, this thing. Dun, dun, dun. So, the MMM ball is starting to pile up there. The only thing is that he's running out of time. He has to do damage pretty soon if he wants to win. Because when the Colossus start happening, he starts double pumping Colossus or something, like he's just gonna have the exact counter to your build, and level 3 is on the way. Double level 3 weapons are on the way there, so it'll be an uphill battle if he doesn't attack soon, because the Protoss macro will be out of control, because he can start adding the Colossus. And these Templars all have like 1,000,000 storms. They almost each have 2 storms. So that's gonna be really bad for the Terran here. Oh shit. 3 Ghost Academies. Massive amounts of nukes gonna happen, I guess. That's ridiculous. That's a nice little warp in there. Zealots are pretty expendable because minerals are not really an issue. Except here they kinda are. He is floating a bit of gas, the Protoss. I think those Zealots paid for themselves, roughly. But I wouldn't have warped that in. Meanwhile, gigantic fight, which I missed. That was retarded. Sorry about that. Pulling the SCVs off the line. Uh-oh, it's getting ridiculous. Looks like he's gonna clean it up. Just barely. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the Archons will clean this up. And, I don't know, the Terran started making nukes and shit, but he didn't do anything. Oh, he just leaves. Yeah, oh shit. That was quite a burden right there. 1,000,000 of Zealots. Jesus. And yeah, like I said, he missed his opportunity in the mid game to do that big damage before the Colossus start being added, or the Templar gets too out of control. Charge Lot Archon is pretty insanely good versus Terran. In general, it's really good in general, like versus all races. So anyways, has been a TVP cast. This is the first cast without a Zerg. Please give me feedback, tell me how I did in the comments. And if you have any questions about the game or about any sort of strategy or anything like that, or if you have suggestions for the channel, any bullshit like that, please leave a comment or message me or do something. All the information's in the description. Thank you for watching this cast. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Nick Murphy. Bye bye.